Hey class, so this is the last video and it'll probably be the more lengthier one because we're going over a limiting and excess problem. So let's just start off. If I start with 25 grams of lead nitrate and it gives us the molar mass and 15 grams of sodium iodine, how many grams of sodium nitrate can be formed? So we know that we have two different givens. We have 25 grams of lead nitrate and we have 15 grams of sodium iodine. This is how we know we're looking at a limiting and excess problem. And they both are asking us how many grams of sodium nitrate are produced. So knowing this, I like to split it up. So lead nitrate, I know lead and nitrate. So I know that's my formula. So I'm going to start with that one first, lead nitrate. And then on the bottom half, I know I'm going to have 15 grams of sodium iodine. So my work for sodium iodine will be down here. Again, they're asking me to go to grams of sodium nitrate. So this is what they want. My conversion factors are very simple. I'm going to have 1 mole of lead nitrate equal its mass, which I have here, 331 grams of lead nitrate. And another one that's going to be similar for both is the 1 mole of sodium nitrate and the mass for sodium nitrate, which is 85 grams per mole. So now that I have my conversion factors, I feel comfortable starting the problem. So again, they give me 25 grams of lead nitrate. So that is my given. And from here, I need the same units across to cross out. So I always like to go back to my conversion factors. And I know that that one matches. So 331 grams of lead nitrate. And I have to use the one on top. So I have 1 mole of lead nitrate. I've already used my conversion factor for lead nitrate. So this is telling me that I'm getting close to that big flip, going the mole-to-mole ratio that takes me from lead nitrate to sodium nitrate. So again, I carry down my units. I have moles of lead nitrate. Sorry guys. So I can't use my conversion factor anymore. This is how I know that I need to put moles of sodium nitrate, because this is where I'm going from one compound to another. So again, whenever you have moles to moles, that's called a mole-to-mole ratio, and you are going to use your coefficients. So for lead nitrate, there's no coefficient. That tells me that it's supposed to be 1. It's understood to be 1. And for sodium nitrate, it is 2. So now that I've already completed the mole-to-mole ratio, I can go to moles of sodium nitrate. And if I look at my conversion factor, I can use it. I have that there, so I can use 1 mole equals 85 grams of sodium nitrate. So now I have everything set up. I would just have to solve. So I multiply the top values times each other. So I have 25 times 2 times 85, which gives me a value of 4,250. And I'm going to divide that by the values on the bottom. So divided by 331. And once I plug that into the calculator, I get something around 12.839. But I'm going to round that to the second decimal, and it'll be 12.84 grams of sodium nitrate. A way that you can check your work is just cancel out your units. So grams of sodium nitrate cancel out grams of, lead nitrate. Moles of lead nitrate cancel out lead nitrate. Moles of sodium nitrate cancel out sodium nitrate, and you're left with grams. So that tells me it's set up. So I can produce 12.84 grams with that, but I don't know how much I can produce from sodium iodine. So I'm going to use a very similar process. Again, I like to have my conversion factors ready. So 1 mole of sodium iodine will give me 150 grams because they give me the molar mass there of sodium iodine. And the second one is the same because I'm still going to sodium nitrate. So they gave me 85 grams of sodium nitrate. You are lucky, for most of the questions on the exam, they'll provide the molar mass. So it'll makes it a little bit easier and a little bit shorter. So again, I can start my setup. My given was they give me 15 grams of sodium iodide. And that is my starting point. Again, I'm using my conversion factor, so the other one that has the same units of grams of sodium iodide is right there. It is 150. I have to use the other side, so I have 1 mole of sodium iodide. Again, this is just like a little puzzle that you're trying to solve. I carry my units down. I have moles of sodium iodide. And I notice that there's nothing else on my conversion factor that I can use. So this means that I've reached the point where I have a mole to mole ratio. I'm going to go from moles of sodium iodide to moles of sodium nitrate. So again, because this is a mole to mole ratio, I'm going to use my conversion factor. So moles of sodium iodine up here are 2, and moles of sodium nitrate are 2. So once I have those numbers in there, this is where that big switch happened. I went from sodium iodine to sodium nitrate. And then I can continue. So now that I have moles of sodium nitrate, I will carry it down. And I look at my conversion factor, and 1 mole sodium nitrate is going to equal 85 grams of sodium nitrate. Again, I can check my work by crossing out the units. So grams of sodium nitrate cancel out with sodium iodine cancel out with grams of sodium iodine, moles of sodium iodine, moles of sodium iodine, moles of sodium nitrate, moles of sodium nitrate, and I'm left with grams of sodium nitrate, which is what I wanted in the first place. So from here, you just have to plug it in and multiply the values on the top. 15 times 2 times 85. It'll get me a value of about 2,550, and I'm going to divide that by the values on the bottom. So 150 times 2, it gives me around 300. I just have to plug it into the calculator, and I get around 8.5 grams of sodium nitrate. So again, from here, it's asking how many grams of sodium nitrate can be formed. I have to go with my limiting reactant because it doesn't matter how much lead I have if I can only create the smallest number. So your answer will be your smallest value. In this case, this is my limiting. My limiting would be sodium iodine, and then my excess would be lead nitrate. So again, the smaller value, this was 8.5 grams and that's 12.84 grams. I have to go with my smaller value because that's my limiting reactant. That's it, guys. Happy studying. Again, you have the exam open from tomorrow all the way to the 23rd. I know you've had a lot of final exams to study for, so I want to give you that option and that time to study, and then just prepare and take the exam when you're ready. If you have any questions, guys, please reach out, and happy